Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Mwiza. If you're new here, thank you so much for joining us. Thank you for clicking on this video. It means a lot to me that you get to watch my content. It makes me have that courage to do more of these. Let me start off by saying thank you to everybody who showed me so much love in my previous video, last week's video. If you haven't watched, please be sure to do that. I'll leave a link for you guys to watch or down below in the description section. Those who reached out to me, those who slid into my DMs, those who wrote to me on my Instagram account. If you don't follow me, I'll put my handle right here. Thank you so much. That's all I can say. Now, in today's video, we shall be talking about the things you need to know before you say I do, before you become a wifey. My single friends or my engaged friends or those ones who are in a serious relationship, this is for you. Don't go anywhere. Every couple is different. Every relationship is different. There is no recipe, there is no formula whatsoever for a happily ever after. There is none. Baratuisha. However, there are key elements to a very, very healthy partnership. So, here are things that you should know, sis, before saying I do. Number one, work on yourself. Yeah, that's it. We're done. Bye-bye. Just kidding. Just kidding. When I say work on yourself, I mean everything. You need to work on yourself before becoming a wife. Patience. If you're not patient, start now practicing to be patient. Self-love. Love yourself. Enjoy being single if you're single. Enjoy the state that you are at. Enjoy being in a relationship, boyfriend, girlfriend. Enjoy it. Love yourself in the process. Be fulfilled as a person, as an individual before you become a wife. I don't know how I can say this to you, but you need to learn to love yourself before you even let anybody into your life. Enjoy your singleness. Go out on dates alone. Go out with your girls. Like, have fun. Have fun. That attitude, work on it, sis. I remember I used to have like an attitude, eh? But you gotta work on your attitude. If you lose it so quickly, work on that. Learn to be patient, learn to be fulfilled as an individual before you get this whole life together thing with somebody else, with somebody's son, somebody's son. You need to love yourself. You need to love yourself. You need to work on yourself. The things that you feel like, and I know we know the things. I know you do, girl. I know you do. You do know the things you need to work on. You need to feel that you are ready mentally, you are ready physically, you are ready for a lifetime with somebody. Because as soon as you say I do, there is no turning back. So work on yourselves, be fulfilled as a person, be in love with yourself, love yourself fully, have the fulfillment that you desire as a person before you become a wife. Yeah? Yeah. The other thing that you need to know before you become a wife is your partner, your husband, your spouse is not going to complete you. No. That's why I started off by saying working on yourself. Yeah. Yeah. He is not going to complete you. She's not going to complete you. You have to come as a whole. You are fulfilled. Don't expect your spouse to be the one to fulfill that gap in you. Like you feel like there's something missing about your life. Like if I get married, everything is going to be okay. If I get married, my husband is going to be my whole world. Nada. No. Nah. I wish someone told me this. Yeah. The other thing you should know before becoming a wife, before saying I do, before going into the marriage thing, girl, you should know that you're not always going to be in love. No. Before I got married, I always knew that this, when you're in your courtship, the burning fire, the young love, the burning thing, that love, being in love. I thought that that is the thing. But I have realized, or I have found out that no. One day you look at your partner and you're like, okay. So you should know that not every day you feel like you're in love with this person. No. Since you are committed to this person, you choose to love them despite of your mood, despite of your how you're feeling, despite of the circumstance, despite of everything around you that is going on in your life. You choose to love them. It's something you should know before you get married. You are not going to be over heels in love with this person every single day. It's gonna be very easy for you, because when it happens, you just rub it off and it's just another day. Tomorrow will be better. Okay. Before you say I do, you need you need to manage your expectations. You go in with certain unrealistic expectations of how marriage should and shouldn't be. You're gonna be disappointed. So give room to yourself, give room to learn, give room to better yourself as well in marriage. So when you manage your expectations, it's easy for you to make this a lifetime, a happily ever after. Because when things don't turn out as you have planned or as you have expected, you won't be disappointed because you have managed your expectations. As my husband likes to put it, don't go in with an end game. Like, if he doesn't do this, I'm out. If I feel like this, I'm out. No. Since you have managed your expectations, you don't put them on a pedestal. They are not perfect. Neither are you. So if you expect them to be this, they should be that, they should be this, you are going to get your heart broken, baby. You are going to get your heart broken, sis. So you should manage your expectations before you say I do. Before you become a wife, you need to know that things won't always turn out the way you expect them to be. If you've watched the things that I've learned in my first year of marriage, if you haven't, please go watch. You will know that there's certain things that I learned in my first year of marriage. I am still learning as well. But when I talk about managing my expectations, it pretty much sums up everything. If you know that this is how it's going to be, I should do this as a wife, he should do that as a man or as a husband. If it doesn't happen to you, you end up feeling like, why did I get married? And it's a beautiful thing when you manage your expectations. You live by the moment. You live appreciating everything, every step of the way, and not being so hard on yourself. Okay, let's move on from that. Manage your expectations. Okay, another thing you should know before becoming a wife is learn some skills, some home skills. Yeah, we need to learn some skills. Learn how to cook, learn how to clean. If you don't know this, you should know this. Because there's a thing about a home that you go into and you're like, wow, there is a wife in here. Yeah, don't be coming for me. Don't be coming for me where she's telling, no, learn these things. You're not about here saying, I want to become a wife. And you can't even cook. You need to learn these things, the domestic work. I mean, my African people, you know this, that there's some things you grow up knowing you should learn if you ever want to be a wife. Yeah. There's no left or right. Yeah, you should learn these home skills. Okay, moving on. The other thing you should know before becoming a wife is being mindful of each other's space. Before I got married, the image that I had in me is like, okay, before you get married, of course, he has his own place, you have your own place. So when the little time you meet, you feel like you don't want to leave, like, oh my God, I can't wait for us to get married. We shall spend every single time together. No. You should know that you need to give each other space. You can be in the same house, but different spaces, different rooms. Like, it's so healthy. Trust me, it's very healthy, because sometimes someone just wants to be alone. It's very normal for your man to want his own space, or for you to want your own space. Very, very normal and very healthy. So if you're mindful of this person's space, it's gonna yield you a healthy relationship, a healthy marriage. Not every time you have to be like this. You live together, you share the same bedroom, space, everything. It's just very healthy for you guys to like have each other's space. Sometimes I had a movie to watch on, like I really wanted to watch, like it's girly and all that, but my husband ain't into that. So sometimes he will be giving me like, okay, let's watch together a movie because we've planned to watch a movie together. But sometimes I just wanna put on my headphones and just watch alone. I don't want anyone to interrupt me. Same as he loves football. Oh, football. That's my husband. He loves football. So sometimes he's watching football and I'm just bored. I can't. So I'll go into the bedroom and I'm like watching on a laptop or on my phone, you know, and he has the screen to himself. Or the other vice versa. Sometimes he watches football on his phone and I'm watching on the screen. Those who use Netflix, you know that there are limited devices depending on how much you pay. My brother, I'm about to remove you. I'm on it. So I go on Netflix. Okay, by that time particularly, my husband was watching a certain movie that he wanted to watch, and I had my own movie that I wanted to watch. The screen is on. My brother he has also like put on some Netflix movie he's watching at his place. So I'm here. I'm trying to put on also my own movie. And yeah, it tells me devices are what? A fool? I don't know how they say that. So I call him, Vaho, I need to go on. And it tells me, but you guys already on. Like you have a whole big screen. You can use one device. I'm like, no, we are watching two different movies. Okay, so long story short, bind each other's space. He may want to do things, I mean, without you. You may want to do things without him. It's okay. It's okay. Another thing you should know before becoming a wife is conflict is a must. You will not always agree on the same thing. You will disagree. There'll be a little bit of conflict there, but it's okay. It is healthy. The only thing is, how are you resolving the conflict? How are you handling whatever is, not going right? How will be the different. But today, you should know that it is a must. It is normal. Don't go into it thinking that everything is perfect, roses, and all that. No. And tomorrow when he says something like, oh, nobody told me. I just told you. Another thing you should know. Yeah. Intimacy. It's not always gonna be just the physical. I know when you get into marriage, that's all people think that it's gonna happen, just doing the do's. No, it is very important. But today, I'm just gonna tell you that it is not all. There is the emotional intimacy. You gotta work on that. There are days whereby, but just talking and catching up and like just holding each other, like that will be enough. The other thing you should know before becoming a wife, your spouse's family is very, very important. The relationship between you and your spouse's family is something you should learn how to build. It's very important. I won't go deep into it, but all I can tell you is it's important to know your spouse's family before you get married. I cannot finish off this list without saying pray. Pray, pray, pray. Pray for your future spouse. Pray for your future husband. Pray for your marriage before you become a wife. This goes out to everybody, all my single people. Pray. Prayer is important. I don't know your beliefs. I don't know if you pray or not, but please do pray. It's very important. Before you say I do, you need to pray for your future. You need to pray, because as soon as you say I do, this is a lifetime, guys. It is no joke. It's not that I'm gonna do it for a month or two, or it's just still boyfriend, girlfriend. If things don't work out the way I want, peace out. No, it's a lifetime. So you need to pray, to pray, to pray. I can't stress that enough. All right, guys, there you have it. Thank you so much for watching till the end. If you're still here, you're the real MVP. Please share this video. It'll mean a lot to me. Give me all the likes if this is the content that is speaking to your soul. Yeah, and I'll see you next week. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.